just rhyme. I rhymes all the time.
Goofy.
All right, y'all. It's your girl, Candy B, and we is in the building with a pop-up interview with Miss V, okay? Let me tell y'all, she is new to the city, popping. So that's why I had to pop up on her today, okay? So we're just going to ask her a couple questions, and so y'all can get to know her a little bit. So what made you came up with the name for your EP Exposure?
Like the motivation behind my music, like when I first like just moved back here, I was dealing with a lot, like, because I haven't lived here in a long time, so it was like dealing just with like old relationships and, you know, reconnecting with different people, my family, like it was just a lot going on. So like every single song like
Means something.
Yeah, means something. And I was trying to find like the exact word, like what one word, like all this crazy stuff going on, you know, and like just how I felt. So I looked up the word exposure.
Okay.
Because I like kept saying that, and I called that in a couple of my raps. I said the word exposure. Why did I say that?
It was meant to be.
I was like, why did I say that word? What's the definition? So I looked it up. And it says the fact of experiencing something or being affected by it because of being in a particular situation or place. You should always limit your exposure to the sun.
Well, you know, us being melanated, we need that sun. But I understand what you were saying.
No, but seriously. But anyway, so in the other definition I had seen is the revelation of an identity or fact, especially one that is concealed or likely to arouse disapproval. So, you know, I just came to terms with a lot of things, like as far as, you know, relationships, even with my family, old friends, new friends, and like me getting ready to move now and just dropping this project. It's just big to me, you know, and I just, God revealed a lot to me, because that was like my prayer when I got here, like just get everybody out of my life that does not mean me well.
Y'all, she on to something. I pray for the same thing, because, you know, the wrong people around you can be the wrong energy that you need for where you're trying to go.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
So,
and I go straight off, you know, good energy. I try to stay positive, like, and I notice whenever certain people get around, they can affect, you know, my emotions, or, you know,
and like you said, even loved ones. So
yeah, and that'd be the hardest part.
So
like when it's family.
I know. I know this isn't like your first album, is it?
It actually is. This is my first project. This is my first project I'm ever able to drop. Like, I've been doing music for years, since I was a kid.
Really? So
like,
you just was like,
knows.
It's time. Drop it. You know, from me listening to the EP, I really thought that you had dropped a previous album, like when you weren't in Wichita.
I really appreciate that.
No, for real.
And it's crazy because, like, I always, like, could wish, like, I could drop music. Like, man, like, I can't never get in the studio, like, because I never had the money to do it, or I just didn't know anybody, or nobody took me serious. Like, my homeboys back in the day, I actually do have a couple songs, like, on SoundCloud and stuff, and I was, like, 13 or 14.
I need to hear some of those.
And, you know, like, my homeboys would invite me over after school, like, come rap with us, you know, like, type stuff, like, and I'm like, heck yeah, like, y'all messing with me.
Okay.
And one day, actually, Darius, that's like my brother. Like, we kind of been knowing each other for a long time, like over a decade or whatever. But he was like, you need a rap name. What's your rap name? He said, I'm not about to type Taj name here. And I was like, but anyway. But he was like, Miss V, Miss Valentine.
I like
and
that.
I literally just...
And that's your last name?
That's my last name. My name is Tajane Valentine.
Okay.
So I mean, Miss V.
I was just telling her on Facebook, I tried to type in Miss V. I don't know who the other person is. Okay.
Yeah. She doesn't come out much, but
I love Miss B. So what helps you get into the zone when you want to write?
Honestly, like, at this point, like, just with this first project, like, just even me being able to do this, like, I'm in a zone all the time.
Really?
Like, I can just, what's up?
So you can
know,
freestyle.
Like, I mean, I don't like to freestyle like that, because I'm used to just writing, like, because I started out writing poetry. So in my poems, like, when I used to read them, like, I don't know, I just talk a certain way. So when I used to read my poems, it sounded like I was rapping a little bit. So I just started putting a little flow to it.
Nice.
And then I started, you know, looking up beats, and my uncle was like, you be freestyle, you be rapping. I'm like, no, I'll write. Showed him my poems, and we kind of just started from there. He taught me how to write in bar form.
Shut up.
Everything,
shout out
like,
to Unc.
Yeah, he just passed away in July.
R.I.P. Unc, okay.
Yeah.
Look, he kind of helped you on your
got me in the game. He got me in the game.
So, have you ever, like, wrote something and then went back and was just like, what was I thinking?
Yes.
Is that
Or
is
like
it often?
sometimes I'll write something and I'll rap it, or it's been times I've recorded and I'm like, I said that. I wrote that. Wow, I didn't remember that.
Really?
Wow, I'll be surprised sometimes listening to myself.
What motivates you to get in the zone of like writing? Is it something like traumatic? Is it just like you just chilling and like something comes over you, or?
I mean, sometimes it'd be like that because I zone out with music that I listen to, like listening to other artists. Like sometimes it'll get me in a zone or in a mood, or I'm already feeling some type of way because I'm going through my day. Being looked at as Tajane,
Right.
But I'm in that zone, so it's just I just everything around me.
So is Miss V like an alter ego?
Yes, I would have to say that. I'm admitting that on here. Oh my gosh.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with
That's
it.
an alter ego.
Is she explain so people could know like what Miss V is if they don't?
And see, like that's the thing, like, cause that's just me. You know what I mean? Like it's so hard to explain.
Is she just more upfront in your face?
It's just like I can say anything that I want to say. Like I'm gonna say what I have to say. Like nobody can tell me what I can and cannot do. Like this is how I feel. I'd rather be to myself because that's what y'all be doing to me. And Tajane doesn't say anything, but I'm gonna say something.
I love it. I love it right now.
On a serious note, like Miss V's taking over. For real. In real life, though.
Yeah, because one of the songs on the EP is Back of the Dub. Yeah. Man. So
but where was the love? And that was the first song that I had wrote when I got here.
Really? You was like...
You hear the things I was saying?
Fresh in the dub.
What? And look what's going on. Like, dang,
I'm glad she's back myself personally, okay?
I'm glad I came back, too, though.
So, does music run in your family?
It actually does a lot on my mom and my dad's side. Like, all in my family. Like, there's people that's DJs, play the piano, that have been in bands, singers,
rappers,
all that. My brother's Omarion. My uncle that taught me the music. That's my mom's brother. And my grandfather had a band, and it was called the Valentines.
That's cool.
Yeah. He was actually from Washington, D.C.
Do they play the records and stuff?
Like, they're old. Like, he was born in 1928.
Yeah, that's when my grandma was born. She's 90.
Yeah.
Or 91.
And he had passed away 6 years ago, so...
Dang.
Yeah, he died at 86. He lived a long life.
I'm telling you, my grandma, she said she don't have no pain and don't understand.
Yeah, but he had died of cancer. Like, he was healthy.
Cancer kill you.
It just came. Like, he didn't smoke, drink. It was just, I don't know.
Don't get me started. That's another segment on health with Candy B, okay? Because I could talk about some health stuff forever.
Same.
But that's amazing. So, like, holiday time, they put the records on and start singing?
No. I've never even heard his records.
Really? Somebody got him?
When he passed away, we dug up so much stuff, and I was like, wow, he was in the military for 35 years.
Man, y'all need to
wow,
play
he
those.
retired from these jobs. It was crazy. He had been to, like, musical arts school, like, all kind of stuff. Like, he had been adopted, and it was just, like, he had went through a lot in his life. I have, too, same, but...
And you only got to meet
But that music is an outlet. It really, really is, because that's how we express how we feel, because we don't have nobody to talk to.
Yeah, of course. Music is therapy. So... What's the inspirational message that you want to give to others through your music?
You just gotta be yourself, and don't worry about what people have to say about you. Like, just be you. Like, the right people are gonna deal with you. Like, you are who you attract. So you always have to be critical of who you choose to surround yourself with.
True.
Like, I had to learn that the hard way. Like, I'm not just. I hate when people look at me as this aggressive person just because, like, the way my music sounds.
And
I'm not.
You got a story to tell.
Yeah, that's just it. Everybody has their testimony. Like, just don't let your past take a hold of you.
That's true.
Yeah,
you gotta evolve. You gotta grow.
You have to. And change is good.
It is.
Change
a lot of people are afraid of change. They like comfortability, and when you stay in comfortability, you don't grow.
Yeah, right.
So, who inspired your swag?
Ooh.
I know your homeboy gave you the name.
I done moved around a lot. Like, I done lived in California. I done lived in Texas. Like, when I ran track, I was traveling a lot. Like, in middle school through high school. So, I've just always, like, seen different people. Like, picked up different, I don't know, lingos.
Okay.
And, just have talked to people from all around the world.
Just a little bit of everywhere you've been.
I don't know, and everybody loves me. I just be myself.
That's what you're supposed to do. Be yourself.
Yeah, I just be myself.
So do you have any your biggest fan? Do you have anybody that's Miss V?
Man, see, look, listen. My little brother, Trayvon, I would have to say he's my biggest fan.
Shout out. Is he baby bro?
Shout out to baby bro. He's
Okay,
17.
look.
Yeah, he's about to be 18.
You come in the house and he bumping your music.
He loves me. He be quoting my lyrics being goofy, though. He be being goofy sometimes, though. He be being so goofy. But
I
yes,
love
that's
siblings.
I would have to say that's my number one fan for real.
That's beautiful.
My little brother. Yeah.
So how far do you want to go with your music career?
All the way.
So
No
you
throttle.
big,
All gas. No
like,
brakes.
blow up mansions, private jets,
All that. And more. Like,
Can Candy
keep
B
going.
come?
You gonna be there right there.
pushing the foreign.
Right.
Excuse us.
Right.
Oh, the car
It's gonna
reverses
be
by
too-
itself.
It's gonna be too lit. You gonna be calling me talking about I can't drive this car.
Oh, we
Girl,
gonna figure it out today.
We gonna figure it out. We gonna get lessons.
I love it. Well, just kind of like wrap it up a little bit. Let the people know where they can find your music at.
Okay, so Exposure EP will be able for you to download and stream on all platforms: iTunes, Spotify. You can listen to it on YouTube.
Okay.
I'll be updating everybody, letting everybody know. Just follow my pages. I have a Facebook page, MISSV. My Instagram is the same, MISSV_96 with that. Make sure y'all follow me and just keep up.
Nice. Y'all keep up with her. She back in the dub. What's the song that I like? Is it Keep It 100?
I was going to say, that's your song.
Yeah,
you liked it that
it's
one.
a club banger. Club banger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
So-
see, I was iffy about that song when I recorded it.
What?
I didn't even like it. I swear, when I first recorded it and I first heard it, I was like, I don't
that's
like
crazy. I've heard
it. It was, I didn't even finish listening to it. I just like, I don't like it.
well, I've heard artists say before the songs that they don't like end up being the one that everybody likes.
Yeah.
So I guess
Yeah.
that's just what happens when you're a star.
Yeah, I guess so. Oops.
Well, thank you, Ms. V, for letting me pop up on you
Thank
today.
you for popping up on me. Pop up anytime, especially when we get them foreign.
I know.
I'm about to fly you in the city. 'Cause I'm about to go to LA.
I'm like, girl, come pick me up from the private airport. I'm
Come on
here.
now. Manifestation, speak it all here.
I'm gonna be pulling up with minks on in the summertime.
Right.
They're gonna be like,
I'm
should never let her
coat
out
on,
the house.
Candy. I'm gonna have a pimp coat on.
They ain't ready, y'all.
Not ready.
Well, thank you for coming through, spreading that love and joy. It's your girl, Candy B.
And Miss V.
All right, y'all, we gonna holler back at you.